Buenas noches, familias, y bienvenidos a la clase de español. Welcome so much, families, to Spanish class, virtual learning style. I'm just going to briefly explain a little bit about who I am and what language learning will look like this year. But the presentation slides that you see here in front of me will be posted on Schoology. So if you want to go back and take your time with them, you certainly can. Yes, let me tell you a little bit about myself. So this is my 8th year teaching here at Olympia High School. I've been teaching since 2000. I am really ridiculously excited and passionate about what I teach, and I hope I bring that to class and to my students. I live in town. My kiddos go to Centennial, so I really love being a part of this community and working with families and students that live in the same community as I do. Schoology is really your main source to find everything on our Spanish pages in particular. You will see some helpful links to resources. I also have a whole separate resource page. Encourage your students to explore the Schoology page so when they're in a panic stressed mode, they know where to find things. Most importantly is to look for the weekly folders. So if they scroll down on Schoology, they will find different colored weekly folders, and that is where they should always start when they need to find information. I am creating for each of our class Zooms, I am creating a Google slideshow that sort of takes us through the different parts of class. And this will be important. So after attending a Zoom class, students can go back and they can review what they missed and find any links or instructions that they need to see again. We're going to have digital textbooks this year. I'm really excited about those. For both Spanish 2 and AP Spanish, and a lot of other resources, everything from Quizlet to comprehensible news articles to Senor Woolley. For the AP students, we use the College Board, AP Classroom activities, music, art, and maybe a little bit of dancing. I try to get them to dance. It's a little bit hard virtually, but yeah, lots of different components to learning. You can take a closer look at grading and assessment. It is a continual conversation for those of us in the language department about how to do this and really get a sense of where students are in their language learning. When you're not sure about an assessment, it's always important to notice what category it's in. Engaged learning is our day-to-day practice and participation and engagement and homework assignments. And then all the other pieces are grades that are based on actual assessments for those skills. So a listening comprehension would be in the interpretive listening section. If students have to write an email, that would be in the interpersonal communication section, for example. Success with our synchronous learning, so Zoom time. The big thing is I can't be there on the other end of the computer to help students manage their space and their focus. So we're asking students to step up and be responsible for their learning in ways they've never had to be responsible. So please let me partner with families at home to help sort of create the best learning environment we can. Encourage your student to behave in front of their computer during Zoom as they would in the actual classroom. So that would be really helpful. Success in Spanish 2 includes really making sure that you're attending those Zoom classes, that you're managing your time, that you're using your notebook. Ask your Spanish 2 student about our notebooks and have them show you what they have so far. Doing honest work. Absolutely no online translators. If you see that your student is doing translation work, remind them that their goal is to learn how to use the language, not how to be a translator, okay? In AP, similar goals, except we are really focused on engaging in higher level, critical thinking level conversations about culture, about history, about the different AP themes, and they need to be flooding their brain with as much Spanish outside of class as possible. Information about the AP exam and the themes is in this last slide if you want to take a closer look, but please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Email is absolutely the best. hmurphy@osd.wednet.edu. Really looking forward to this year and getting to know my students a little bit better and continuing to grow our Spanish together. I hope you enjoy the rest of your virtual open house presentations. Buenas noches.